Well, we made it. We're in Snowdonia. We've just left the Penapass car park area and we are on the pig track, which we'll be following up there for quite some time. And at some point we take a right and head off up to Crib Goch. So Craig's with me again for what's probably the last week for a little while.
One last time, yeah. Before the wacky journey.
Yep, and we've got 2 days here, so. So we're at the bottom of the Crib Goch path. It is quite windy, it is quite misty up there. We're gonna give it a bash. There's no point coming all this way if we don't, carry out the plan as we intended. So we're going to be coming back down this way later and then heading back to where we came. I've seen so many videos recently of Crib Goch. I've probably built it up in my head to be a lot worse than it is, but I think it's good to err on the side of respect for the terrain and the environment you go into, and if in any doubt, ask people who've done it. Do a bit of research and err to the side of caution. You can't see it, but there's some people at the top making their way to the summit and they look tiny. So fair dues, this is a little bit bigger than Dartmoor. To show you the path, the pig track carries on that way and you can take a different route up to the top of Snowdon. Obviously we're on the Crib Goch path which goes up there, and yeah, once again the GoPro doesn't do the scale of it justice, but I'm pretty sure it's going to make the drop look bigger than it is. So we're not far from the top of Crib Goch and the beginning of the what's it called? The ridge. So yeah, it's a little bit hard to see the proper route up here, but stunning view even on a day like today. So we just seen a couple of guys going the other way, and they advised us, whilst it is breezy, it is dry up there, and getting moments of sort of clarity. So yep, nearly at the top, and then starts the fun bit. So we're very near the top where the ridge starts, so all you're going to see now is me crabbing along for a bit of various parts of the ridge, and I'll probably pause it and play it depending on the varying levels of how much I'm shitting myself. So there we go, we're at the top and the start of the ridge of Crib Goch, the bit that I've been building up in my mind. So we're gonna get across this bit. You can see those two little raises, they're the pinnacle, I believe. So we've got a bit of a ridge across here, up, down, and then it dips down, and then we start another ascent. So there's a couple of people there just coming out from the mist, so they're coming the other way. It's usually, I was of the understanding that the done thing is that it kind of go the one way, but I suppose there's no set laws, is there? But oh, it's amazing. Let's do it. So this is the bottle tester. Here we go. Oh, this chest rig is making me look like I've got actual boobs. I'm glad the camera's pointing away. I do not want anybody seeing that on YouTube. Here we go. So I don't know how much you're going to get of this, people, but this is the the ridge. Oh god, if you could see the other way and you could see these man breasts that I've grown over lockdown. There's the view the other side. You can see puffing my chest out to get the camera footage. So we're not very far into this. I'm crawling along, Crag's just up there, and that's the view down there. It's yeah, it is breathtaking. Oh. So how far along would you say we are, Crag? I say we're halfway to the first pinnacle, and we were first uppy bit.
Yeah, I think we're about a quarter along the full ridge.
Yeah, so the visibility isn't great. It is much clearer on the other side, the one with the steeper drop. They say up here if you're going to fall to the left. I don't think I really want to fall either side, to be honest. So we are, I want to say we're over the first pinnacle. Or I don't think this is called the pinnacle. I've called it a pinnacle in my mind because it's sticking up and it looks like it's difficult. But it's so far it's been okay. Almost on cue. The cloud is starting to dissipate. Flipping heck. So in a boy. Look at that. This is the best view of this side we've had so far. Gonna turn the camera on. I'm pretty chuffed. I'm really chuffed with this so far. And you can see the basin, I can't remember the name of it, but the clyn at the bottom is being fed by those little series of waterfalls from the one that's at a higher point. And yeah, and that's the other side, which to be fair is starting to look a little bit mistier now. But wow, it's awesome when the cloud breaks. So here we go. This is the pinnacle. The bit that we've just done was just a little raised bit, but like I said, a bit of, in my mind, something to get over. But I think we're going off to the left and around a little bit and back up. We'll figure it out as we go. As far as the route goes, we've got 5.67 miles to go. According to the map, we've actually, well, we're as good as past Crib Goch, and then we're on to the next. So we are sort of coming around from the pinnacle. We're taking the left and then over a bit, and it looks like it's, yeah, it's all fun. So once you're over that first bit up there, you come to the right side of this pinnacle up here. It is a bit, like you said, that's where your feet are and that's the drop. It is a bit gnarly, but yeah, it is what it is. So this is the last, well, I'm not going to say last gnarly point of the day, but the last gnarly bit of Crib Goch, and we're back onto path. So I think we're going to get down past this bit, rest, and then crack on with the rest of it. But look at the view. I mean, incredible. So Crib Goch behind us, lovely view. It's trying to clear and we're off up there. So one peak over, another one begins, and off to Snowdon. So I'm so glad we've done this. Really am so pleased. So obviously we've done Crib Goch, which is right there in the mist, and we've come up along the next, what we think is a ridge, and we've got to go past this now. We can see somebody who's taken the left flank of it and heading up. I've seen a couple of videos of this actually, so I kind of knew it was coming, but yeah, It doesn't let up. It is worth smashing through the barriers of your bottle to take in some of these views. I can't stop smiling. So we are pretty much at the highest point before we get to Snowdon, and again it's another scrambler. It's another steep one. Stunning views, but very similar actually to Crib Goch. So yeah, not as, probably a steeper drop actually down that way, so more of a sheer drop, but you're kind of we're taking the right side of this, so we're sticking around, and then I think we'll probably meet up with a path as that starts to head in a more easterly direction then. It is a hard old bloody slog up here. Oh, we are approaching 3,468 feet. There we go. It's probably where we should have come out. I'm so chuffed that we have done this today, or doing this. I'd say we're a third of the actual distance in, but most of the elevation, with the exception of Snowdon, this next bit we're going up, we've hit a lot of the up, so really looking forward to a nice hot drink or something. Hi, bye. How do you rate this? How do you rate Snowdonia on your national park scale?
Up there.
Up there, yeah. How robust nature is. Those sheep, they're just built for this. Doesn't bother them at all. The height, the terrain, and we humans seem to have to fight it and overcome it. Very windy and not much to show you, I'm afraid, but this is where we meet up with a couple other tracks over towards Snowdon. It's a rather battered looking trig point. It's
Garnet Game.
what's that, Garnet?
Garnet Game. Right.
So top of Snowdon, back over the fluid, drop down to the Llyn at the beginning, and we're back near Pen y Pass. So we've got 4.18 miles to go, and thoroughly enjoyed that route. Really, really good. Bottle tester, but yeah, good. I encourage anybody who knows they're okay with height to do it. And just make sure you've got enough gear with you for if the weather turns. So we've left the summit of Snowdon behind. The summit station was closed, so no beers for us. But we're going back via Fluid, which is another mountain. So we've done all right. We've made good time. So we are just below the top of Eryri. It's our last peak for the day, our last climb, heading back down in the direction of where we started now. So we have only down to go now. We've just passed Eryri, and we've got, like, I think it's 2.7 miles back now. Like we said, the view isn't spectacular with the mist, but that's the, you know, that's the lottery that you take when you know, you come to these places. Very, very sheer drop down there. Probably quite a good thing that it's a bit misty at the moment. Yeah, we've had a incredible day, and looking forward to a bit of hot scoff and a couple of beers. Yeah, we've come down over Eryri. We didn't sort of peak it. It was very very steep on the other side, but we sort of clambered around the shallow descent, if you can call it that. And yeah, we're working our way back. We've got 2 and a bit miles to go. So we're just on the way down the track back to the pickup at Penapass, where we're gonna hop on the little park and ride back to the car. We went up and over that, most of it on all fours for me, but what a fantastic place to come to. Really excited for tomorrow now, but right now I'm excited for pint and food. What say you, Craig?
2 or 3 pints, 2 or 3 dinners.
2 or 3 dinners.
Can't wait.
So we're just on the approach back to Penapass car park. We've got 0.4 of a mile, and I'm pretty chuffed with today. I think we've had a really good day today, haven't we, mate?
Oh, it's been fantastic.
Yeah, we're looking forward to dinner now, and I still can't get over the scale of it. It's something else. So we got 4 minutes for a bus, so we decided to give it some at the end. Empty car park now. So we went up there, up over there, up Crib Goch, across there, and there. We then came down, I think this way, and came along a path up to Eryri, and then ended up dropping down this way, kind of along here, back. Course complete. We are done for the day. So we are in our hotel room, and this is us signing off on day 1. For the boys, eh?
Boys.